So this niggin was very special to my Rebbe, Zecher Tzadik L'Rocha, who was known worldwide for being a gewaldige Bal Moifes, Poel Yeshuas. The Heilige Ribnitzer Tzaddik, who fasted 50 to 60 years, nobody knows exactly, fasted every single day, said Amnina B'Mincha. Normally, on a normal day, he would go to the mikveh twice, once before Tikkun Chatzois, and once before Shachris. Here in America, he had a mikveh, but back in Russia, he had the river. And in the winter time, when the river was solid ice, he would break the ice, make a hole in the ice, and toivel. Many, many, many stories. But I think the most appropriate story that I witnessed with my own eyes, Baruch Hashem, I was Zoiche, is very appropriate for a time. I was once with the Rebbe in Florida. The doctors told him he has to go for his health because his lungs were not in good shape. And one evening, a very choshev Rav came in. He wanted to see the Rebbe, and he asked me to let him in last. I knew the Rebbe knew him very well. Not a problem. I said, Gesundheit, could be last. It was all before breakfast, you have to understand. He was in there for 10 minutes, comes out, said, thank you very much, have a good nacht, and I walk in to take the Rebbe to go eat breakfast. Suddenly, he screams at me. He says, why did you let him in? I didn't know what hit me. He never screamed at me, he never screamed at anyone. I said, Rebbe, what happened? He said, he pressured me so much, I had to promise him. So I started laughing because I knew this, whatever the story was, he says, it's done. So he says, and you're still laughing? What are you laughing? I didn't know if I should laugh or cry. It took a couple of minutes, the Rebbe calmed down, and he said, come here, come here. He got up from his seat, walked over to the Omid. He took the kvittel that the seat gave him. And the story there was his daughter and son-in-law were 9 years after the chasana, and they weren't zoichet the children. The Rebbe calls me over and he says, listen, I want you to read together with me. He read the kvittel, he came to the name of this young man and his wife. He grabbed the kvittel without looking, stuck it into his siddur. He used to daven Rabbi Yaakov Me'emden siddur. Picked up the siddur and he said, you're my witness. I am Goizer that Ben Sion Ben Gitche and his wife should be helped with a healthy child. And I got the goosebumps because I knew that this is signed, sealed, and delivered. He opened up the siddur to see where he put the kvittel in. And the first line on top was by Kiddush Levona. It said, Asher b'mamoroi boro. So you see what it says here? With his word, he created. I used to travel back and forth to New York. I came back to New York. And in those days, the popular shul in Borough Park was the Sfardish shul. I come into shul and I meet this young man. I told him the story. He said, really? Thank you so much. A couple of months down the road, I was back in New York and I met him again. And he said to me, Baruch Hashem, 9 months later, baby was born. da 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 da.